What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% NUFC. So I do apologise, I'll say it now, there's going to be a little rant in this video, and yes, you're going to say what you're moaning about because Newcastle lost 2-1 to Preston North End in a pre-season friendly. What I'm going to rant about is Steve Bruce and what he said post-match after the match against Preston North End at Deepdale. Obviously, yes, we lost 2-1. We can't change the result, but coming out with things like, oh, we were so far behind in terms of pre-season matches, Preston North End were better off. I'm sorry, but he's made himself look like a right plum there, if I'm honest with you, because does he not remember that we actually had a game against West Ham United last weekend? And then we also had a game against Wolverhampton Wanderers 3 days before. Yes, of course, we lost against Wolves. They're a better side, but we beat West Ham because, quite frankly, they didn't care. They were going for third place, whoop-de-doo. Now we're playing a Preston team who last season finished middle of the table. I'm sorry, but if he's worried about the lads not being fit enough or anything like that, yes, the Preston game came very late. We only got announced that last weekend that the game was going to go ahead at Deepdale, but Steve Bruce, if he has got that sort of worry, then why doesn't he organise another friendly before Preston North End on the Tuesday or the Wednesday to give everybody a run out? Because at the end of the day, the lads are going to need it. They're all going to have a clean slate under Steve Bruce, regardless, because he's a new manager with his new backroom team. It is, of course, it's a new season, life after Rafa Benitez. Now, I just sense this season under Steve Bruce, it's going to be excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. And I'm going to give him a chance. Of course, that's what I've got to do as a fan. I'm still not going back. As I've said before, that's not down to Steve Bruce, that's down to the ownership. But at the end of the day, he needs to learn, because yes, we lost 2-1 to Preston North End in the pre-season friendly, but if you'd lost to Preston North End in the Championship, if that where we were, or in the Premier League, that would be down as unacceptable. Now, starting off with the game, Joelinton didn't start until the second half, so it was sort of a weaker squad. And we got off to a slow start. We created a good opportunity through Isaac Hayden, missed, but then we did take the lead through John Joe Shelby after 40 minutes, through a free kick which he put right into the top corner. Keeper got a hand to it, but wasn't enough to save, and we managed to take the lead 1-0. Second half, Joelinton does make his debut, and after 46 minutes, we win a penalty. Now, of course, you think Joelinton should take it because it would do his confidence a world of good. However, at the end of the day, it was given to Miggy Almiron, which at the same time I wouldn't argue with, because I still think he's a good player, and he missed the penalty, and that would have given Preston some confidence to go on and possibly get a result, which they did do in the end. And of course, I'm not going to blame the defeat on the missed penalty, because at the end of the day, it's a lottery. You either score it or you don't. And in that sense, Steve Bruce, for me, he's got to sort of be better in terms of his management of the squad. At the end of the day, we're just huffing and puffing in Preston North End. They got 2 penalties which they won through Gallagher. He put them 2-1 ahead, and they stay out the game. But we've got to be better in terms of decisions, and that comes from the management. And Steve Bruce is going to have to learn, because this is a mid-table Championship side, and in the Premier League, Steve Bruce will get found out, because at the end of the day, we're coming up against better opposition. That's no disrespect to Preston North End. We're going to be playing the likes of Liverpool, Man United, Tottenham, etc, etc. And if we do not sort this out with this squad, we are going to get hammered. I hope I'm wrong, but that's what I sense. Now, given that Steve Bruce has come up with a statement, oh, well, we're still far behind, we should have had a game, on the Tuesday night. That's just my personal opinion, and that won't change. Now, of course, at the end of the day, it was nice that everybody, got a run out. Joelinton looked very tidy up front, and I hope that he goes on to be a very good player for Newcastle, because I'm sure he will be. There's a lot of pressure on him, his shoulders being the £40 million striker. That's not his fault. That's just today's market. Steve Bruce has got a lot of work to do, and hopefully when he travels back with the squad tonight, that he would have learned from this game going into the Hibernian game on Tuesday, because at the end of the day, it's going to be another similar test against a Hibernian side who are okay, but we should get a result there. Obviously, no result is guaranteed, but at the end of the day, man, when you go 1-0 up against any opposition, it's how you go on and win the game and double your lead and show a better attitude. And at the end of the day, yeah, players at the minute are probably not up to full speed, but the point is, Steve Bruce needs to show better man management skills, because yes, I could go on about Rafa Benitez if I really wanted to. Actually, I will. Rafa Benitez probably would have won us that game today, or at least got the draw, because of how defensive he is. And then again, that's Rafa, he's in the past, but at the end of the day, I'm just drawing comparisons. Rafa would have got, you know, the result against Preston North End, but there we go, we can't change it. And as I'm saying before, looking at the squad at the minute, I will stand by what I'm saying. The squad for me simply isn't good enough. Now, Joelinton for £40 million, you know, at the end of the day, we've got to do more than that. If we just go through the whole window just spending £40 million on Joelinton and not strengthening anywhere else, then I'm sorry, we're in for a tough season. We're probably going to lose a lot more games than we'll actually win. So Steve Bruce, the backroom staff, everybody higher up, they've got to all pull their fingers out and get more players in the door, because for me we're still weak in so many areas. Left back, right back, possibly a couple more strikers, and that's just you know, sort of naming a few. So we'll wait and see on that one. Of course, we've got 2 weeks to try and sort it out. You know, there was positives everywhere, but at the end of the day, against a team like Preston North End, you've got to be better. And Steve Bruce has got his work cut out. So anyway, that's just my pre-match, post-match thoughts of today's game. Preston North End 2, Newcastle 1. I guess we'll have to move on to Hibernian. I don't really want to rant in these videos, but I sense that's the way it's going to be this season. You know, if we can't, you know, deal with simple situations and cut out, which is cost me, you know, a result again today. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, what you thought about the match. If you watched it, of course, I haven't seen it, I haven't travelled. I've only seen the highlights, so I can only speak for that, but there was enough there to say that we've got a lot of work to do. Okay, so anyway, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Okay, how are the lads?